Check 1, 2, hello, my name is Derek Porter, aka Wigsby. It's Similo Night for June 2025. And we're going to do it on the tabletop tonight. Which means we can use the non-app decks and we can do a mashup or two if we want. Sorry for not streaming on Saturday. Just life happened and it was too many things happening at once and something had to give, and it was a stream that had to give. Just too much going on at the time. But anyway, it looks like we've got Karen and Arc Lightning in the Discord. Hello.
Hello.
Awesome. Thanks for being here. I figure we can start with just a regular Similo deck. Karen, are you good to do our stat tracking for the year?
Yes, I've got it right here in front of me. Yep.
Awesome. Yep. Excellent. Okay, so I was going to ask, which of the non-app decks should we do? Which I'll do one as clue giver first. But what strikes y'all's fancy? What are we feeling?
Which ones aren't on the app?
So we've got there's the 2 Harry Potter ones. There's Lord of the Rings, the anniversary, Horrible Guild Games deck, and then of course all the board game decks.
The board game decks are definitely hard mode.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Maybe we should warm up with something more friendly.
Yeah. And then maybe we could mix the Horrible Guild deck with the board game deck.
Well, that's hard. That is hard.
We can go to
Well, here, do you want me to just play one of the straight up Harry Potter? Just the Harry Potter deck? We'll just play that straight up.
Sure.
All right. So let me get things shuffled here.
We're going to separate the work from the author.
All right. Yeah, my wife is really into Harry Potter. So.
Yeah, I'm glad I read the books a long time ago.
All right.
And I really like the Beast.
Yeah, I have that deck.
Yeah.
But it's I am not as familiar with that material, so I don't know how to my clues are basically just based on vibes and images alone.
Yeah, well, and it's been years since I saw the movie, so I wouldn't be that far ahead.
Okay, got my hand of cards, and I'm going to shuffle these up, figure out which one is my clue, or the secret character, and it's going to be that one. Okay. All right.
I taught someone how to play this today by using just the plain animals deck.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Time.
I mean, animals is kind of like the purest form of Similo, right? I mean.
Oh, hey, Dr. Sign.
And it was at the Senior Center.
Dr. Sign, hello. All right, here we go. We've got Severus Snape, Neville Longbottom, Cornelius Fudge, Harry Potter, Dobby, Remus Lupin, the resident wolf card of the deck,
right.
Minerva McGonagall, Horace Slughorn, Ginny Weasley, Luna Lovegood, Tom Marvolo Riddle, and Kingsley Shacklebolt. Okay. And if anyone has never played Similo before, just ask your neighbor. They'll help you. Okay, let's do... wow. Trixie. Let's go with Let's. Wow, I can't even like do that. I don't.
Uh-oh. We're
Yeah,
starting out hard.
yeah. Not loving my card. Well, it's not so okay. It's not that I have bad cards. It's just I don't have a good plan.
Mhm.
You know?
Right. Yes, yes.
Okay, well, here, let's start off with this and say that it's like Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, and I'm already pretty much on vibes here because I don't remember half of these characters. Uh,
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
I feel like we could eliminate Ginny maybe or Dobby. Uh,
Yeah, I think either one of those is safe.
So, what will it be?
Maybe we should go with Dobby.
Okay.
or-
And
That's a safe pull.
so we keep two.
Yeah.
Well, there's three, so we keep three females on the board. I don't know.
That's
yeah,
safe
I was
pull.
thinking numbers too there. Yeah.
Mm.
That's hilarious. Good gravy. Okay, let's try, it's not like Rubius Hagrid. So if you need a little closer look at
Okay.
Hagrid there.
That's a remove clue, as they say.
Yes, a remove clue.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll ever break my old habits.
So he's, if I remember correctly, he's a teacher at the school.
He's technically the groundskeeper and got to be a teacher for a season in the books. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm kind of thinking get rid of a couple of teachers.
Maybe the bottom. Well, let's see now. Yeah. Okay.
Like Minerva and Snape, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking of Snape too.
Yeah, the Horace character do not remember, but looks kind of like a teacher.
Yeah,
I'm not remembering either.
He
I
was
know,
Defense
I
Against the
remember.
Dark Arts in Half-Blood, the Half-Blood Prince. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, maybe
got
those
to
two
watch
then,
them
because
again.
they're good teachers, right? Like
Yeah.
These two?
Snape.
Yeah.
Snape was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are safe pulls.
Okay.
What did I draw? Of course. Okay. Oh, can I use... Oh, I might be able to use this. Yeah, all right. Here you go. Top deck of this card. It's not like Sybil Trelawney. So it's a remove clue.
Okay. So I think our remaining ladies could probably go.
Yep. And Harry Potter is also wearing glasses.
Glasses, yeah. That sounds good to me.
Okay.
So
Harry and the two ladies.
these. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Those are safe pulls. We're still in this.
Phew.
Now comes the hard part.
Yeah, we don't have a lot to go on. We've got a couple of hats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of
I got one.
young men.
I think I've got one here.
You got one.
Of my
Okay.
cards. Yeah, this is probably the best I can do. I will say it is like Bellatrix Lestrange.
Ah, okay. That makes me want to keep. Oh, see, I'm trying to remember who the bad guys are. Like I think Lupin ended up being a good guy.
He is technically
Riddle's
like not evil, yeah.
Yeah, Riddle's definitely bad, and the guy in the top hat, I don't remember who that character is.
Cornelius Fudge, he was I don't know if he was like
Ministry of
Yeah.
Magic or something.
He's involved with the Ministry of Magic. I'm trying to remember exactly, but like, in the fourth movie, he was the father of Barty Crouch. Yeah. Or no, Cornelius Fudge. Wait, that's head of Ministry of Magic. I'm thinking of somebody else. Yeah, never mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's the head of Ministry of Magic. Yeah.
I'm going to have to watch this again.
Well, they're doing that new show. You see, they cast the new show.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
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 Is that going to be a TV show? A TV series?
Yeah, it's gonna be on HBO Max, I think.
Oh, fun.
So my kind of gut feeling is keep Snape and Riddle, but I don't know if that's correct.
Okay. I think I'm having a hard time seeing which one is Riddle. Wait to Riddle for me.
This is Tom Riddle down here.
Oh,
Tom
okay.
Marvolo Riddle. Which, if you flip it all around, it says, "I am Lord Voldemort." Remember?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So, keeping Snape and Riddle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guess what? We're still in it.
Oh my
Yay!
goodness.
Okay, if it turns out to be Snape, I'm glad we didn't get rid of him. Although, given our first clue, I am leaning a bit towards
I know.
Riddle.
Me too. Yeah.
Although those eyebrows are there's some
Snape has
resemblance.
thicker eyebrows. Mm.
All right. I'll say it's of the cards I have. Oh, I can draw one. I forgot to draw one. Oh no. Okay.
Not that one.
There too many interpretations. Okay, I'm gonna. I think I'm okay. All right, I'm gonna say it's like Fred and George Weasley.
Okay, remind me who Riddle is again.
Like in the lore.
Yeah.
So it's basically Voldemort is in his youth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm leaning towards keeping Riddle, partly because of the young man thing, and partly because in the background there's a bit of a raid, like
Oh, I see what you're
behind
saying.
him.
Yeah.
Like there's a bit of overlap there.
Yeah.
What do you think,
And
Dr. Cyan, if you're there?
I guess the counter argument would be that like they're at the school at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
I can't even remember now as Snape sort of I think of him as being bad, but maybe he turned out to be all right in the end. I don't remember.
Pretty good, didn't he?
He was ultimately revealed to be good. Yeah.
Okay, that's what
oh
my
my
gut
goodness.
was saying.
But like the first card really okay. Remind me who the first card is.
I'm thinking about keeping Riddle, like because the first card makes me think young man, and then we've got two more young men.
This was Robert Pattinson's character in the fourth movie. He's the one that he's the Hogwarts student that's properly selected to compete in the Goblet of Fire, but then Harry Potter gets thrown in because Harry Potter.
Yeah. I'm okay with that, with keeping Riddle.
All right, so get rid of Snape.
I'm torn between the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see an argument for both.
We did it.
Oh,
yay! Oh, we almost removed Snape at one point, and I was thinking, oh boy, that would have been a near miss.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't get beards or anything to work with. And then after you pulled Dobby, I drew a goblin card. And I'm like, oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, as soon as you pulled Dobby, I drew this guy. And I was like, I was going to say not like him for the end, but then I wasn't sure how you would interpret it because they're both kind of scowling. And then, I went with this because they're young. They're both wearing the ties.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I've never seen this deck before, so the
I actually quite like this deck. Of course my wife does because she's a big fan. But this deck has, I think, my favorite card aesthetically. I don't know what it is, but just the way they did the Moaning Myrtle card. This is my favorite Similo card ever. I just
Oh
think that is
yeah.
a cool looking card with the stained glass windows and stuff behind her. I just think that's really fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the monochromatic.
Yeah. Well,
Nice.
it's like
Yeah.
the blue hue because she's a ghost, right? You know. So
Right.
um,
Right.
I really like that card. I don't know what it is, but when I saw that, I was like, wow, that card just stands out so much to me compared to everything else.
Yeah.
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 So, all right. So it's Karen's fault. We're doing it. We're gonna do the
Are we
board
already
game.
doing
Yeah,
that?
we'll do a board game deck, and I'll do the newest one, the one that came out last year.
Okay.
And then this will be the 30th anniversary. So this one is the one that has all of the different titles that Horrible Guild, the publishers of Similo, have released. This was their anniversary deck. This was a special deck that they only made a certain number of, and I can't remember what my numbered deck was, but they only made like I think 1,000 of these or
That's
something.
pretty neat.
Yeah, it was an exclusive thing that fortunately I had someone at Spiel that was able to pick it up for me. So yeah. Thank you for the raid, BB Tabletop. Hello. Welcome. It is the second Wednesday of the month, which means it's Similo Night. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm a little behind the ball tonight, so I'm not going to go down the whole spiel unless someone's genuinely never heard of Similo before. I'll explain it. But if you're familiar with my channel, you've probably heard me talk about this. But welcome in. Let me see if I can get you get that shout out in here. Oh. Hopefully that works. Oh, does it have to be specifically? Dang, okay.
E and B instead of D and D.
Yeah.
What's
There
the
we
D
go.
and B?
There we go. Sorry, I was trying to do it the YouTube style with the at thing, and
Oh
I had
yeah.
to break my brain. Welcome in. My name is Derek Porter, aka Wigsby, and we're playing Similo. We're just about to start another game. So which should it be? Which side should be what here, Karen?
I was about to ask you which one you were gonna do.
Well, I feel like I could give clues better with this because I might know these games more than the board game deck as a
Yes.
whole. Because there's a lot of games in the
good.
promo deck that I haven't played and don't know, and so as a result, it's mostly just going off of vibes. It may as well be a Dixit deck,
Right.
So
Yeah, because I think when we looked at it before, some of those games haven't even been released in North America yet.
that will be the
Right.
case with many of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
All right, so this will be
That
my
is a great
clue
card
deck.
back, though.
Oh,
That
I love the card
anniversary
deck. Yeah, but in the board game
yeah.
deck, if you look really closely, it's just got a bunch of fun gaming centric symbols on the back of this one. So, the backs for the different board game decks they've done over the years are all the same. So I think in theory you could just shuffle them all together. Since this is a promotional product, it's not really, like you can't buy this.
I wish you could.
Yeah. It's something you have to get at Spiel.
Mhm.
So
I wish you could do custom ones where you
Well,
Just
there
say, I want
is.
these games, you know?
Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
that'd be fun.
That would be cool. Well, I mean, you could use Tabletop Simulator to do that. I mean, we could totally be doing
Yeah,
that.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
make your
It,
own
it can
somehow.
be. I
Just
mean,
take,
I could be making my own cards. I'm just not that crafty. I would just rather take other cards from other games and, and do that, which we'll
yeah,
Oh,
probably
right.
do
yeah.
after this, by the way, because I think I owe us
Yeah.
a Trial of Mystery Flex. It looks like we're not going to have Jeffra, though. I was hoping she'd be around for that one. Um, but I think she's otherwise doing things. Okay, so let me get my 12 cards. Yeah, I shuffled that massive deck, and I'm only using 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's like, I mean, so yeah, here's my 12 cards I just drew, and this is how many cards we're not using. In this deck alone, this doesn't even count the 2021 and 2020 or 2022 and 2023 decks. So,
Right.
um,
It's a lot.
so
Wigsby, you've kept them separate, even though they
I've kind of
typically go
tried to. I
together.
think at one point the other two might have gotten mixed together, and I may not have sorted them out. You could go through if you look in the corners of each and do it by date, but yeah, those are such tiny prints to
Oh,
read.
that's good.
Um,
It's
because
nice that that's at least a possibility.
yeah, I think yeah, you could just go through and search it by date.
Hmm.
Okay, got my card. The other fun thing is I haven't played any games yet because unfortunately Keyforge is winding down at my local game store, but then my new Keyforge set stuff finally showed up. All right, we've got
Nice.
Ironwood, which it came out at Gen Con this year actually. Uh, Yokohama,
Okay. So far,
the
I've heard of it.
Gang,
Yep. So
I
far,
like
so good.
Magic
Yokohama.
Maze Tower,
Okay.
Flower Fields,
Wow, this is cool. I know all
yeah,
these games so far.
Lifeboats, Planks of
Okay, that
Carneades.
one,
Yeah,
that one,
not familiar with
not
that
so
one.
much.
Little Alchemists,
Mm-hmm.
Ticket to
Yep.
Ride
CG.
Paris, Dungeon Legends,
Okay.
Anarchy Pancakes, Minos Dawn of the Bronze Age, and Tree Society. And then since these are much more detailed, I will go ahead and just grab my iPad and we'll do just a quick sweep over these here so you can see some of
Yeah.
these up close. So there's there's Ironwood. We got
Okay.
Yokohama, the Gang, and Magic Maze Tower, Ticket to Ride Paris, Little Alchemist,
That middle character that cracks me up.
Lifeboats, Plank of whatever it is I can't say, Carneades, Flower Fields, Dungeon Legends, Anarchy Pancakes. Oh, I glossed over Dungeon Legends. Sorry. Yeah. Dungeon Legends. Anarchy Pancakes, which I actually own. And Minos Dawn of the Bronze Age. And Tree Society. All right. Ooh, I want those to fall down. Okay. Let me draw my hand of cards here. In fact, maybe I should position this so that I can show you the card when I'm about to play it. Oh boy. Okay, we'll start. Okay, we'll start with. It's not like. Where's my button? Yeah. It's not like Similo here, which is that's Yamaha, the designer. So
That's awesome.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was like, yeah, the Similo card does not remind me of Similo, but just because I don't interact
That's kind of
with
awesome.
Mr. Hawk very often. So anyway, but it's not like Similo. So
Oh goodness. Hmm. Wow.
My gut feeling was pull Little Alchemist, kind of because there's some wild hair going on. That's all I
Yeah,
have to
there is
go.
definitely some wild hair going on.
I'm not seeing any prominent glasses. Um,
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah.
and color, like it's quite a strong pink in the background and yellow. Um,
I don't see anybody holding a card. Yeah, I mean, I'm as good as that as anything because I don't know. I just don't know.
I guess as far as holding
Uh,
something, the Tree Society, she's holding like something rectangular.
yeah, it's like it
Um,
looks
yeah.
like a blueprint or plans or diagram or something,
Okay.
some sort of reference thing.
I'm good with either of those. Uh,
Okay. I guess. Wait, let me check to see. Okay, I don't see anybody in chat giving their opinion, so I'm gonna. Why don't we go with your first gut instinct? If it's wrong, it's wrong. But
So that
what
would
do you
Little
think?
be
Alchemist?
Little
Yeah.
Alchemist.
Little
Yeah.
Alchemist. Yep.
Mhm.
All right, that's a safe pull.
Yeah, sometimes we overthink the first one, but then we have
Yeah,
nosedived on the first one,
Oh
so
yeah, no
we have
question.
before. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of both an advantage and a disadvantage that there's so much detail in the art. You can focus on the
Agreed.
wrong thing, you know.
Yeah. Oh, and I just saw something a little better. The pirates there were probably safe too. Lifeboats. But anyway.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
All right, let's go with another not like clue. Let's see, how's
Okay.
this? But nope, not that button. This button. All right, it's not like potion explosion. The fifth ingredient here.
Oh.
Okay. Well, there's a lady in a red dress. Uh,
Yeah.
and there's also
And the
a woman holding
there's
the
the lady down
blueprint or
below.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Those two are my first instinct.
Talking
Yeah,
about these two,
That's where.
Tree
yeah,
Yep.
Society and Ticket to Ride Paris.
Yep.
yeah.
They're safe.
Oh, good. You were kind of slow about that. I thought,
I
I
gotta keep you
know.
guessing, for the
gotta keep the
content. For the
suspense. Yep.
content, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
and it happened. I mean, we
Yeah.
win, but we lose too. We definitely. You never
We
know
do.
when it's
Yeah.
All
gonna
right. Here
be
comes another. It's
wrong.
So remove cards like Dungeon Fighter Second Edition here.
Okay, another remove clue.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
kind of what I've been dealt here, I think.
All right. Dragons.
Yeah,
Okay, the one
with
in the bottom left makes me
flyers.
think of breathing fire,
Yeah,
and then
definitely
flying
dungeon fight, and the
bees.
bees are flying. Like they're
Yep.
very clearly winged creatures.
Yeah.
Uh, and then we've got some combat happening right above them.
Mm-hmm.
The pancakes are also in the air.
I was thinking
And
that too. Yeah. And there's fire. Although there's not fire with the dragon, but we just know that they breathe fire. If little dragons were real, I would want one, by the way.
baby dragon, yeah.
Yeah, little mini dragons. I'd have one in a heartbeat. Um,
Yeah, so I think like Dungeon Fighter and Flower Fields should be safe, but what's the third
yeah,
then?
agreed. And chat, feel free to let us know what you
Yeah,
guys
we might
think.
not have much of a. It might just
Yeah.
be lurkers.
Um, and then there's the castle. I think of dragons in medieval times, but I think that's not as strong. Um, I don't know. The pancakes are flying. They don't really have wings, but I see fire flames there. I'm almost more torn about that. I mean, I'm almost more leaning toward that. I mean, but I'm torn on that third card.
No, I'm okay with the pancakes. The other thing
Okay.
is yellow, like the really prominent yellow, did make me think of the first one.
Oh,
So
I see what you're saying. Yeah. All right. So the three then in the
These three.
corner on the left.
Okay,
yeah.
Yep.
those are safe polls.
Yay.
Gonna cough
Okay, so
six.
we haven't had a light blue yet. So well, I guess some games
I
it's all one
know.
or the
Yeah.
other.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, dear. This is definitely hard mode.
Yeah.
Oh, we found
Especially I
that
think for the
before,
Kluge.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's like if I can get an exact pairing of cards for the final round, I
Mm-hmm.
think I've got the perfect clue, but I don't know if I can get you there. Um,
Yeah, because this is the big one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say what we have left does have some contrast.
Yes. True.
I haven't played Magic Maze Tower. Wonder.
It was an expansion. Yeah, I didn't even know it was a thing. I haven't played Magic Maze in so long. I'm not sure if I kept it actually. I might have. That was one that I might have like last minute decided. Oh, I should hold on to that because that could get played. But
Mm-hmm.
I thought the tower was a standalone. Like,
oh, maybe it is. Yeah, I know nothing.
I
I
don't know.
am not in the know.
I haven't
Oh my
seen
gosh, this is bad. Okay.
it. Oh, goodness.
yeah, well, the one game
Um,
I know nothing about is the one in the middle. Although maybe that's an expansion for lifeboats. I wonder.
I've never played that, have you?
No, I haven't. Like, the only thing I've come close to playing is Magic Maze, the original. Um,
Yep.
and well, and Potion Explosion I played. And Similo I've played,
Yeah,
obviously.
right.
oh no.
I mean, the gang is cooperative poker, so it's a very
I've not played that either.
distinct image. So there's both
Yes,
those
it
things to work
is.
with.
Mm-hmm.
And Yokohama as a landscape, and the
I wanna.
Minos is kind of a
I
landscape.
almost want to
Mm-hmm.
just take my
Yeah.
one deck dump variant here.
I like Yokohama.
I'm trying to play the game as rules written at least. For
Oh, so
since
this
these,
is like Mysterium where you use a bird and
yeah.
throw your hand away.
Like I have my own variant where
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like the clue giver gets one discard
Yeah,
and
one.
draw, type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay. What could I do? All right, let's try this. I'm going to say it's. Oh no, it's not gonna work.
Oh no.
Okay, come on, Derek. You can solve this. There's a way to do this.
Yeah, there's that rule in Mysterium that the ghost
Yeah.
is not supposed to look at the cards. And
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that. It's like, how can you not have some awareness of what's on the table, right? As the ghost.
Right.
So,
Oh,
and
that's
in
I
this
didn't know
game,
that.
they're not. Oh, who knows? Maybe they changed the rules since then. But
Oh,
I
the
remember
ghost isn't
reading that
supposed to see what they're targeting. That's weird.
the ghost isn't supposed to see the red herrings. Like they know the actual answers for each player, but they're not supposed
Mhm.
to pay attention to the red herrings. But like,
Oh, yeah.
how can you give a
But
correct
how
answer
can
like
you?
without looking at the table?
Yes.
That's just to add some ambiguity, I guess. Yeah. Which is, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, if I do that.
But I mean, it makes it more likely the
Oh,
ghost will give a card that perfectly fits one of the red herrings, right? So
right. Yeah, I like that.
I know when I first heard of Similo, I thought, well, I already own Mysterium. This is like it's a deck of cards and it's
Yeah. Similo is
Yeah.
streamlined Mysterium to me. That's what it is. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I feel like I can do this if I can just solve this. Okay.
Sorry about that noise in the background. My cat's trying to get in, but I'm not
Yeah, I
doing
thought I
it
heard a
right.
meow.
The
Yeah.
question is how are you going to respond to this is the problem.
Isn't that always the question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
feel like the cards left have some a bit of
This
distinction from each
could
other. So.
Yeah.
I think this is the least problematic card. I've run all the scenarios in my head and
Oh
I
my
feel
goodness.
like
Okay.
this is the best choice I can make. So here we
Okay.
go. It's
The the
I'm going to
lesser.
say it's like Queen's Dilemma, Age of Disorder.
Her.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's like it. So keep cards
Okay.
like
So
that.
for me personally, I think that eliminates Yokohama, the gang, and Minas because sort of time period theming is just not
Mm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, could you show us the two guys dueling
Oh, the
a little
Ironwood?
closer?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah, I think how kind of Queen's Dilemma-y. They look almost more like a fantasy or
Yeah.
like superhero-y. And
Mm-hmm.
then I think I want to keep Magic Maze because that feels very sort of castle and
I
medieval and
agree.
stuff, I
Yeah, that
think.
I was thinking that too. Yes.
And
With
so
Queen
I
in the
guess we
title, it's hard not to keep that one.
need another look at lifeboats, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a good idea.
yeah, they're in a bit of a dilemma. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, and I don't feel like anybody in Minos is wearing fur in that climate. Like, you
right.
know, it's,
Yeah. I
I mean, it's kind
kind of
of
think it's
maybe
less
the
likely.
populace and the royalty, but uh, oh, and there's
Yeah.
a colon, something colon something. I don't know.
Oh, for on Minos?
The
Yeah.
title, yeah.
It's Dawn of the
The
Bronze
title there.
Age.
Okay.
Dawn of the Bronze Age. Yeah, no, I just meant it's a long title. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It was kind of the hot climate that just made me think that's not like a guy in furs, and the wrong
I'm
time
still
period.
okay with getting rid of the Minos, the gang, and Yokohama.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But oh my goodness
I'm leaning
gracious.
towards Magic Maze and the lifeboat.
To keep those?
I'm
I'm
okay with
leaning
that.
towards that.
I'm okay with that because I'm torn between
Dr. Sign
two
said
of them.
he was dozing. I know Dr. Sign uses us to fall asleep too. So.
Oh, nice. So, Dr. Sign, with those there, do you think we should keep Magic Maze and Lifeboats?
Oh, he may be asleep already.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah. I fell asleep before stream because I was so wiped out today. But I woke up just shortly before stream and I'm
I'm
still
gonna draw
kind of
my
groggy.
card, hoping that we make it.
Okay. Maybe we should just go ahead and
Just gonna rip the Band-Aid off and do
do
it.
that. Are you okay
Yep.
with that? Okay,
So
yep.
Yep.
to clarify,
Keep
we're
Lifeboats and
keeping
Magic
these
Maze.
two.
Yes.
Those
Mhm.
two, yeah.
You're okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, you can't answer this question
No.
yet. So
I will be happy to
yeah.
clarify anything you want after.
Yeah.
Okay.
After I'm going to ask if we left you with the correct cards. So that'll be my question.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm so mad about the card I just pulled. I'm so mad. Okay.
So we've got a group in both cards, but some of them are high up and some of them are on the water.
Yeah.
Some of them are more piratey. The other ones are more classic fantasy, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna give you we didn't get the pairing I wanted for my clue. That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
Oh, so we got rid of when you had a good not clue for.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oops.
Okay.
Well, at least we kept the correct one.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna do this because I think the other one you could take it either way. I'm not jiving with how you would interpret one card. Again, happy to share with you. So I'm going to give you. This is a remove clue.
Okay.
So remove cards like Sunrise Lane here.
Okay.
Okay. So please give us another look at the Magic Maze card.
Sure.
Yeah. He's got a jacket.
In fact, I'll just take the camera. So.
Yeah, because my first instinct was it's a building, and the other guy's looking at a building.
Here, you want me to bring that card in frame too?
Sure.
Oh yes,
if
that
helps.
Great.
Okay. So the clue's on the right, and it's not like.
Yeah, the captain has a jacket on, but I think the building just has to be the building. Has to be.
Yeah, I do see your thing though. The captain does, like, his attire does bear some resemblance to the other guy.
But the building is just so prominent. Are you okay with removing Magic Maze?
I am. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna remove Magic Maze.
All right. So we did it. We got there.
Oh my goodness! Good job.
Yeah.
So the last card I drew, Flower Fields.
Oh!
And that was actually in our. That we actually had that game.
Oh wow!
So
yeah, it's the Horrible Guild deck that has the alternate art, right?
Yeah. The art is this is just cover art, or sorry, these are just cover art usually.
Oh,
assets that the publisher just gives them to throw in there. The Horrible Guild deck is like art they've created for the games. Sometimes it's not necessarily the cover art, but it might be other assets of the game.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
now, I was trying to get rid of Magic Maze with the Dungeon Fighter. I was trying to target all of the fantasy stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Karen
Yeah.
alluded to it, but it's
I
like, but
thought about it.
you got
Yeah.
the dungeon legends or whatever. You got that one. That was great. This one, yeah, you pulled that out of there. Um, I was trying to get rid of Ironwood because it was also kind of high fantasy, but I know that like at a
Mhm.
glance that it's hard to tell what's going on. You know it's
Yeah.
it's some kind of conflict game. I just know that I think
Mhm.
Ironwood is like a skirmish battle scenario type game. I don't actually know. Um, so
Yeah. It
So
might
what
be a
was
little bit
funny,
steampunky.
yeah, is I was hoping that I would get paired with the gang and those, and then I
Yes.
was
Well,
gonna
that's a big
say
contrast. Yeah.
it's like alone because a gang is not alone.
Oh.
So, and they're stranded at sea, so they're isolated. So that's what I was gonna do. I wanted to play
There's
this
blue.
sooner,
Yeah.
but I was scared of you leaning into Ironwood because those two were, like
Well, or we'd get rid of
yeah.
groups,
Yeah,
and go for
everything
the
else had
solo
groups,
game.
and
Right.
this is technically a group, but I was trying to play off the isolation thing.
Yes.
And then the queens, what I was scared about this is you kind of got it. Where I was trying to go, this looks like a guy, at least cold at sea. It looks kind of Nordic to me, but I'm not really sure exactly where he is. But
Oh,
um, but I was trying to play off the dilemma thing. I
yes.
actually also had just the queen's
And Ark said
dilemma.
that too.
Yeah, but I wasn't
And
sure which way
dilemma.
to take this one. Hey, Jeffra. Um,
Hi.
I wasn't sure where to how you would take this one because at the time we still had a lot of cards with red on them. Like the Ironwood
Mm.
guys, one of them was wearing red.
True.
Of course, the captain's wearing red. The gang's got a red hue to it. Let's see what else had red on it. The Yokohama, the big building in the background, is red. So we had red. We had
The maze. There's a flag.
yeah.
Magic
Um,
maze.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, Magic Maze. Yeah, well, it didn't have a flag. It had a little axe, but
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. From a distance, it looks almost
yeah.
like a flag. Yeah. Exactly.
So, yeah. Oh, and the Bronze Age 2 had the red pillars. So
Yeah.
Minas.
Yeah.
So, um,
And a lot of
I wasn't
sky.
entirely sure.
Yeah.
That's what I was waffling over is what to do. And I was scared to do this because that's like, well, this had the word age in it, and so did this. And I was like, well, if I'm left with these two, I might have a way out, but
Yeah.
Um, but I was scared if
Right.
you like connected with this, you would just be like, "Oh, well then let's just get rid of this." Like you would discount this. So I'm glad you
Oh,
didn't. I was scared that you would, and I'm glad you didn't.
yeah.
So
Yeah. We got it.
yeah,
We got
Yeah.
it with the
um,
tough deck.
I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying this
It was
anniversary
really
deck. I
tough.
think it's pretty cool. Like I said, I like giving clues
Like
with it
you.
because um, I feel more confident when I'm targeting these cards with clues from a deck that I know. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I
Right.
have better peace of mind when I'm giving clues with these. I feel like it's with the board game deck. I feel like it's all because you're getting such variable stuff, and it's just like I'm not holding a card with cats on it or whatever.
Uh-huh.
um, but because
I wonder
the artwork on these are much more like intimate, like they feature more of a
Mm.
character on these. Um,
Mhm.
I wonder if that deck was more carefully, like out of all the art assets they had, if they were more going for
I
balance
feel
with
like I said, I haven't looked at
that.
a great deal, but I feel like like even the Soundbox, their party game, like they chose a character and made a card out of it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like I think every card on here it features a character,
Mhm.
which is like the original spirit of Similo. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, like everything here is essentially a character or a creature, you know. It looks
Mhm.
like it's like here's Potion Explosion. They focused on this professor guy.
Right.
Unicorn
True.
Fever. It's the unicorn. It's not the cover art.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I like this more because this deck more than the board game one is because of that. Because it's like at least if I don't know the game, these are characters like any other Similo deck. Like
Hmm.
tiny cars, like
Right.
they focus. This driver is the character, which, by the
Mhm.
way, in tiny turbo cars, The genie from Similo is a character in Tiny Turbo Cars. Yeah. It
Oh,
is the
wow.
genie. It's that
I
character.
didn't
Yeah.
know that. Hmm,
Um.
okay.
Yeah, like Steam Park, and they picked a robot to focus on. So I think every
Yeah.
card in this anniversary deck chooses a character from the artwork, and here's Dungeon Fighter. You know, and this is not the cover art for Dungeon Fighter. The cover art is that weird elf guy. This is the fighter from Dungeon Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And Railroad Inc. They just I've never seen this asset in Railroad Inc. But I play mostly the app, but it
Mm-hmm.
must be in there. So it's not
Yeah.
just a picture of the board, or that
Right.
landscape that they have for the cover art. It's the
Mm-hmm.
soldier from Alone, the superhero from comics, the gatherer from Flower Fields, and of course the queen from the Queen's Dilemma. That is why I prefer this one over the standard board game deck card. But I mean, this
Makes
is a
sense.
promotional tool they use to get more eyes on games with partnering publishers at Essence. So this is,
Yeah.
yeah, I love that it exists. I wish it was more available. Um,
Yes.
but I hate that it's so exclusive. I hate rare things that are hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so fortunate that I can get a hold of them. But
True. Yeah.
if you were a diehard fan that wasn't me, what do you do? You're not going to Spiel. I
Mm-hmm.
have contacts at least. So,
Right.
um,
If you don't have a way to get
yeah.
there, then you're out of luck.
I feel like
Oh,
somebody has streamed it with the actual box covers. Like they've put the box covers out
Oh,
in a
cute.
grid.
oh. So did you
Uh-huh.
say someone's done that, or you wonder if someone's done that?
I think I feel like maybe the Brothers Murph did something like that, where
Oh,
they actually
maybe.
had box covers out. Yeah. Um,
Neat.
But like I said, the whole Similo like system is like, I don't know. It's like kind of that hidden communication thing is kind of becoming my favorite mechanic. It's this fun subset of deduction that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Um, okay, it is time. We're gonna do some mystery flex mashing up. Um, but what I would like to do, if you're okay with this, is if one of you, say Karen, because you're more familiar. Karen, do you have the app installed and readily available?
I do.
Okay,
I can
I was
pull
wondering
it
if you
up.
want to choose a deck, probably animals, uh, and try to give clues with Mystery Flux Keepers. How do you feel about that on the board?
Yeah, but I'm wondering which of the decks would be the best with that.
So with Mystery Flux, we kind of got a preview of it when we matched it with Trash Talk last week. But it's a lot of,
Yeah.
they have some characters, but they have like rooms and of course
Yeah.
objects of interest. Incriminating note, rope.
I'm wondering if something with people would be better, but I don't know.
Um, probably because there's
Mhm.
going to be a lot more humans here, and you might be able. It
Yeah.
might be hard to like try to get
I think
a
animals would be too
horse
hard.
to resonate with being the
Yeah. I
library or
just don't
whatever.
think, yeah.
I think spookies might be good.
Spookies might be good because you're going to have lots of horror tropes to draw on with the weapons and stuff like that. I think.
Okay. That's a good suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is you going to pull Spookies out,
Yep.
or I should pull Spookies out rather? Make sure I actually pull
Remind me
all
how
of
to
them.
do it this way. I'm doing it
So you're
as
doing it
I
in
am
the app. So what you're
playing
going to do is I'm going to set
myself.
the grid out here and just use, and you're going to do
Hmm.
pass and play pass and pay,
Yep.
no, no,
Pass and play.
pass
Yep.
and play with yourself. Um,
Hmm.
and it just means you have to click through the turns. But just use the secret character card they give you. Use that as the coordinates for
Yeah.
here, and then tell me which cards you're giving clues with. Doesn't have to
Okay.
be right, and then just make sure when you're taking the turn for the guesser, don't pull the secret card until we lose. So okay, so here we go. And because these are smaller, I wondered if it would be beneficial if we ditch the Similo mat for this,
Okay.
and I'll zoom the camera in a little tighter because these are smaller cards. I think that might be good. Yeah. Put this over here. All right, so we've got the train. I don't know how legible you can read that, but we'll see how many. I'm going to try to do the 2 rows of 6 to match what you're seeing in the app, but we'll see how we do. Baseball bat. Fingerprints. I'm already thinking it's like the psycho killer's holding a baseball bat.
Yeah, I was
Similo.
thinking that too.
Yeah. We got the shovel. The Great Hall. I've been playing lots of Blueprints lately. I'm obsessed with that game. Oh my goodness. That game is so good. I wish I had streamed it so you could see me figuring this stuff out, but it's so far it has an edge over Animal. Well, sorry, I'm just the Great Hall is a room you can draft in Blueprints, and it made me think of this. But Blueprints may be edging out over Animal Well. Animal Well is still great, but simply because I have not had to look up an online walkthrough for anything in Blueprints yet. So far, everything I've solved has been on my own. With the information in the game. So far, I haven't come across. Now, I've heard rumors that after you finish the main game, there's another layer that does do what Animal Well does. It's like you have to kind of go online and collaborate. I haven't come across that yet, but so far, I think you can solve the main game of Blueprints by yourself. So it's if you like escape roomy games, and this is very board game-ish because you're building laying tiles to build a house. So anyway, Time Bomb. The detective's sidekick. Incriminating note. Sherlock Holmes. The study. The rope. And finally, tin of red herring. Okay, Karen.
Okay.
So yeah,
so red herring later. Was it a tin? Like, was the origin of that expression a tin of red herring in a story? I wonder.
Not sure. They might have just paired it that way for in the Flex game for the
visuals,
for the goals pairing. Because like they pair it with the butler that the butler's serving it to you and stuff like that, or it's in the kitchen, you know.
Oh yeah.
So,
not like the werewolf.
Okay, let me find the werewolf here. Oh, got it. All right, so it is. I'm gonna just kind of. The card's not gonna be full image, so just let me know what you want to see. Just I figured it's better to be able to see these in better detail. So this is. So it's not like the werewolf here. Let's get this in the light so we can see a little better.
Yeah. So right away, I want to pull the train because of the full moon.
I agree. I am totally on board with that. So let's just do that. All right. How do we do? Are we okay, Karen?
You're in.
All right, good. A little bit of room here. I'm looking at these going, what in the deck would I use? Oh, I forgot to do my disclaimer with the mashup is this is obviously an untested process. We're all discovering this together. So if you're not okay with playing a broken experience, then you might just not want to participate. But
yeah, the Great Hall makes me think vampire.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. The Time Bomb makes me think the scientist.
Oh, that's a good one. I hadn't thought of that. That's good.
And there's a couple of fishy creatures.
Yeah, we've got creatures. Cthulhu, the swamp monster. Yeah. And of course, we've got red things like the demon and whatnot.
Oh, I wish I could do that one.
Ooh, okay. Gargoyle would be good for Great Hall too, like architecture.
Yeah. And I'm thinking Invisible Man, like we've got fingerprints and a note, which are sort of like there's no person there.
The Invisible Man's also kind of dressed like Sherlock Holmes here with the long coat and everything too.
And speaking of, your next clue is the Invisible Man.
Oh, okay.
And it is not like
the Invisible Man.
Not like the Invisible Man.
Where are you, Invisi?
There is a card in this deck that I wish I was getting. and I'm not going to because I have it on my table.
Yeah. All right.
So,
Not like the Invisible Man.
Okay.
So, what is like the Invisible Man? Well, we do like the long coat thing. We did just say that, so we could kind of.
Yeah, and
That's.
the fingerprints I quite like.
Yeah, you want to just do those two
There's
things?
more.
I could make a weird case for the time bomb, but I don't think Karen's vibe in that direction.
I guess the other argument could be the study because there's no person there, right?
True. It would probably take a couple cards to target the study specifically, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, it's not like the Invisible
Yeah.
Man, so we can pull a couple of things that make us think that. I'm good with
This is
fingerprints and
weird. I
Sherlock
just pointed.
Holmes.
This just popped in my brain. I'm not going to fight for this. I just want to point out that I'm also kind of getting vibes like invisible ink on an incriminating note. But
Oh, I'm good with that too. That was
but
my
I
first
think
thought
I
was
think we should go
fingerprints
with
and
these because
note.
I think these are stronger than that, by all means. So,
Okay.
all right, we're
Yeah.
pulling fingerprints and Sherlock Holmes.
you're safe.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Just a second.
Just realized it would probably make more sense if I orient the cards over here, because then I can layer the cards and you can see the names of them on this side if I put them like this.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear me.
And then I can put light clues across the bottom.
Yeah, but the shovel makes me think a bit of the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. I'd also, because of like grave, I'd also be like the mummy or zombie, ghoul,
Yeah.
kind of, the undead stuff.
Yeah.
Even a bit of a stretch, but bones with the skeleton.
I'm thinking who's the most sort of human looking for the sidekicks,
Okay,
the
this
detective
is
sidekick.
Well, the most normal
He's got-
looking character in the Spookies deck that's even remotely close is the Haunted Doll.
not
Yeah.
not very human looking. I mean,
okay.
the serial killer is
Mad
human, but the
Scientist is
baseball
also
bat.
technically about as human as
Yeah.
you can get as well. But
Yeah.
I
The rope is not other than like tentacles or something, but the rope is
yeah,
just
it's like off the top of my head, I'm thinking Cthulhu was what I would use for the rope.
okay. I'm gonna say not like the haunted doll.
Not like the
not
Haunted
like the
Doll.
haunted doll. Okay.
Okay.
And we're on
So-
3 now, so
Yeah. So not like the Haunted Doll. Well, since we just mentioned it, we can kind of earmark that
yeah.
one maybe.
And I'm kind of wondering about the 2 rooms because like a haunted house.
Oh, that's yeah. That's good.
I don't know if that's correct.
I can't make a connection with baseball bat, so I kind of want to leave that alone. This is just hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's frayed and burnt, so maybe there's some like a fire clue would point me to this.
And the headless horseman makes me think the note too, like that it's kind of old timey and part of it's missing.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm with you on the house thing. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do it because nothing else is
Okay.
jumping out at me.
All right, we're gonna lose the detective sidekick, the study, and the Great Hall.
You're safe.
All right.
Yay! Yeah, the funny thing is, after we did that, I thought, oh, the time bomb. Maybe the haunted doll is a ticking time bomb.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
We'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Spookies is a fun pairing with this, actually.
I'm making sure I'm doing this right. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Of course, we're not
Sorry.
sitting there looking at 5 cards we have to work with, though. So
Yeah. Yeah, there's enough
Yeah.
thematic overlap that it feels like it works.
Oh, do you have your physical deck in front of you, Karen?
No,
Oh, you're using the app. Okay, cool.
I'm wishing I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'd
you
prefer
totally
it.
could. I
Okay,
mean, the app, the
next
purpose of the
time
app
I'm
was
gonna
just to
do
give you
that.
a way to do it, to give you the coordinates, and
Yeah,
then you can run it yourself in the app, or, um,
yeah,
Oh, I think it's almost easier to have the physical deck because then you've got
yeah.
the
yeah.
app cards in front of you that aren't really relevant other than position, you
Oh,
know.
oh my. So without
So just kind of,
okay.
as much as she's deliberating and struggling with this, I'm kind of wondering if, like, maybe it is possibly like the rope or the note, something that's really hard to pair with.
I
That
think
would be,
everything we've got left is less evocative than some of the stuff we got rid of.
yeah.
Because
So
you feel like something
yeah.
you play could
Well,
go more than
the
one
thing is,
direction.
there's a good number of cards. I mean, I only have 5. There's a good number of cards that are
Yeah.
holding objects. So it's
Hmm.
like these handheld objects here. Um, I
Yeah.
feel like would be kind of easy to point at. So it could also be that she has one of these and is that's the rub. You know.
Yeah, and we haven't gotten a light clue yet, so that's tricky.
And
Um,
with the mashups like this, I feel like you won't see that very often because it's easier to make a connection with a smaller number of cards than to say it is this, and you can ignore all others. You know.
yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna go my direction. Let's see.
All right. What are you gonna
Say
try?
it. Like the headless horseman.
Oh, good. He's right on top.
Because
Okay.
I'm saving another card for the end if we get
All
there.
right. It's like the headless horseman. Okay. So, do you want to keep that note for the things you said? Because
Yeah,
I like that it's a
I
burnt
think
note and
so.
it's missing something. You know.
Yeah.
Um, I kind of feel
So
like because of the connection with the neck, maybe we should keep the rope. But I don't know. I
I
don't know.
did have that feeling too. Yeah, like fish, I'm not really seeing. Time bomb seems too modern. Baseball bat seems too modern. Although wood,
The
he's in the
only thing
woods.
about the red herring, and I don't know if this is what she's going for, but he's
Oh,
got a
red.
red
Yeah.
cape, and we haven't. Well, we did have a little bit of red on the wolf, but I don't think that was enough to like get us there. This was obviously designed to have us pull the train because of the moon. Like I don't think there's any question about that.
Yeah.
Um,
But do you think wood matters? That we've got a couple of wooden things, and he's in the woods.
Thank you for the raid, Joe Adult Man. Hello. My name is Derek Porter, aka Wigsby, and the second Wednesday of every month, I like to play one of my favorite games of all time. It's Similo. Um, and you're probably wondering, well, hey, if you're playing Similo, what the heck are these flux cards doing on the table? Another thing that we like to do from time to time is mash up Similo with other cards and items from other games. So we are currently playing a game of Similo with Mystery Flux Keepers on the table, and my good friend Karen Games of Fire over Discord is giving us clues from the Similo Spookies deck. And we are currently on round 4, trying to figure this out. Okay, so it's like the Headless Horseman. Baseball bat can go, right?
Well, I was just
Wait,
saying he's in the wood.
wait. Because he's holding his head. Is it the handhold thing? Oh, I don't know anymore. I don't
Oh,
even
like a
know.
ball.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't.
No, I actually think keep the baseball bat and keep the note. I
Okay.
because wood was what was standing out to me. Like
Oh yeah, because he's got the woodland branches and stuff in the background. Okay. Yeah. Oh, if this was her one Hail Mary to get us to get us to rope though, that would be so sad. But I'm gonna go with you so that I can give you crap if we're wrong.
Okay.
um, all right. So we're keeping the bat and the note. How'd we do?
No.
Oh, what was it?
Oh.
It was the bomb.
Oh, like pumpkin bombs, like
Oh.
pumpkin bombs
Sorry.
from the Green Goblin. Oh my goodness.
So,
Yeah. Bummer.
hold on a
Uh,
second. Let me do something with my thing real quick so I can see my cards again. Okay, so I had I had the Gremlin, Yuri, Frankenstein's monster, the cultist, and the Oni. And I thought the cultist might have you leave time bomb and the incriminating note on the table, but I thought, what in the world am I gonna have then to separate the two? I just didn't know. So
oh. I'll be
I didn't
honest.
know if you'd go there.
If you had
You
done
saw
this,
fire.
if you had said it was like this, we probably would have done that.
I almost did that, but
Yeah.
I was afraid. I was afraid I wouldn't have anything
Yeah,
left
but
at
no,
the end.
with that pairing
Oh man,
and
I should have done that. I was kind of hoping you'd see the flames from the
uh,
pumpkin.
not that I want to say you did
And
it
you
wrong. I just
mentioned
want to
the
see if I
note.
could
No,
if we had got
yeah,
done that. If we had done
yeah,
that. And you had done this and you had Headless Horseman and it was cultist.
yeah.
You said Yuri, Oni, the Headless Horseman, Gremlin. I got to find the Gremlin here.
Did Frankenstein?
And Frankenstein's monster. Okay, there's Frankenstein's monster. Where's my Gremlin card? There he is. Okay. All right. If it was this, and it was the time bomb. See, with these cards, it's definitely easier to target the time bomb.
There's nothing like modern, like you mentioned modern. There's nothing modern
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I might have gone with Frankenstein's monster
That's what I was thinking.
because of the
Was
mechanical
Really?
nature
Okay.
of his construction.
Oh, very
Between
smart.
these two
Yeah.
cards, yeah, that's what I
Right.
would have done. I don't.
Yeah.
If you had actually done that, would I have got
played
there? I
cultist,
don't know.
I was so torn. I went
Because I
back
could
and
just
forth
as
and
easily
back
go,
and
oh,
forth on which
Frankenstein is a
card to
book,
use.
and there's just a piece of paper. So, I mean, I could have
Right.
easily done
Yeah.
that. So who knows? Yeah, but
So true. So true. Yeah.
wow, that was tough. That was tough. But thanks for giving it a go.
Yeah.
I'm happy
That
to
was
do
really
another
fun.
one of these. In fact, I might do the same thing, but I wanted to just ask Ark if you wanted to give clues at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could grab my physical deck. I think I'd be more
Okay.
comfortable.
Okay.
So,
Then you'll
you
just
wanna-
do you have a way to like randomize a card, or if you want, you can just pick one from the table before you draw cards.
Or just roll a die or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
if you have a D12 handy, that's fine. Or like I said, just before you draw cards, just choose one on the table. So, all right.
Do you want to use Mystery Flux again, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Mystery Flux again. I think.
On the table. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me just a sec, and I will be right back.
All right. Cool. Did you say what deck she's grabbing?
No, I didn't know.
All right. Oh yeah.
Or at least I didn't
We're gonna
hear
work
it.
from this side. So we've got the dining room, mysterious stranger, a gun, a knife, a dead body, police detective with the deadpan voice. All right. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for the lurk and the raid. Welcome in. Oh, I forgot to give Joe that shout out. All right.
Oh, earlier today I went to my mom's senior center and I taught a few people how to play Flux with the animal deck, Yahtzee words.
Oh, you mean
which
Similo
I
with the
really
animal
like.
deck, right?
Oh, Similo. What did I say? Yeah,
You
I
said
meant
Flux. Yeah,
Similo.
I know. I've got Flux cards
Oh,
on the
sorry.
table. Yeah.
Yeah, Similo with the animal deck, and yeah, Yahtzee words, which is really good, and duck and cover.
Yeah, and I am back with my
What deck
Oh,
you
and
got?
Martian
deck
dice.
that I own. Yeah,
Which
Yeah.
one?
the Wild Animals deck. So far,
Wild
that's
Animals,
the one.
okay.
I got the app, but this
Yeah.
is the one
Yeah.
that gets on the table.
Yeah. Wild animals? Okay, let me get to my...
Oh, we even got an animal there.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to roll a die.
Okay, cool. Let's say, since you already saw a card you liked, I was like, oh no, now we're going to have that in the back of our minds the whole time. That's the one you chose. So I'm glad you're rolling a die.
Okay.
All right. So just to run it down, we've got police with the deadpan voice, the dead body, the knife, the gun, the mysterious stranger, the dining room, splattered blood, the bedroom, the trench coat wearing private investigator, the priceless statuette, poison, and the cool old lady who solves crimes.
Okay. Well, this is
It's already
so
interesting.
far so
Great.
good. Yeah.
That's right.
So I am going to say it is not like the bat.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it is not like the bat.
Okay.
Do you think it's just the vampire thing with the blood? I mean, I think
I am
the
tempted
Similo animal
because
card for bat is technically a fruit bat or an insect bat, but we
right,
often associate it with
but we
vampirism.
often associate, yeah.
So do you want to just
Yeah,
pull the
because I
blood?
just, I see the bird, but yet the bird, I would think there'd be a bird card because there's so many birds. She
Oh,
might
very,
not have
very,
one,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I
There's
think
that
blood.
too, but I'm like, let's let her
Mhm.
use an actual bird for that.
Yes. All right. And so,
But the
yes.
other thing I want to mention, the detective dip-in voice, he's got his arms folded. If you turn it upside down, he's sleeping like a bat.
That's hilarious. I do think the blood is good though.
Yeah, we're gonna take out the blood arc.
You are still in it.
Okay, good.
Yay.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going to go after this, but it is not like the cobra.
Hey, Taryn Boone, not like the cobra. Let me try to fish that out
Okay.
of here. Where's the snake? There he is. All right, not like the cobra. So I don't think it's up for debate here, but like poison's totally flipping over, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was about to say the same thing. Most definitely.
So poison.
Yeah.
For the other bit, I'm leaning towards either one of the detectives, just because I don't know. I mean, otherwise the
Yeah.
knife because of the fangs.
Oh yeah, knife for fangs. I was also thinking you use a knife maybe to get some of the blood out, some of the poison
Okay.
out. But I was also thinking of the dead body because it can kill you.
Yeah. Oh, there is that. Oh no, there is a fantastic card in that deck that's perfect for dead body. If she
Oh,
pulls
okay.
it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I know
Yeah,
what
let's
I would use. I know what I
start
would
with poison.
use. The vulture. The vulture.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that's ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Let's flip poison and knife.
Yeah.
How do we do?
You are still in it.
Yes.
Shoo.
Okay. For your third one, it is not like the panda.
All right. Not like the panda. Okay. So, couple things. First of all, the panda kind of has like that confused look on his face. So,
Yes, it
I'm wondering
does.
if this is
Yeah.
our chance to get rid of the investigators,
I think so. I was about
or
to say
at the very least,
same
the one that looks confused.
right.
Yeah. Um. And then I don't know if she's going with this, but the aesthetic in the background here looks a lot like the dining room to me. That bamboo pattern looks like the dining room
Nice.
walls. You see that?
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Not as I mean, and the panda likes to eat, and it's dining. I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch. I'm not going to
That's-
fight too hard on that
But I
one.
see where
Yeah.
you're coming from on that though.
The other thing we often do with the panda card is it's usually for a monochrome type thing. And I mean, we've got the detective wearing like gray and white and black, like monochrome suit.
Yeah.
So
So I definitely like the PI and the detective,
Okay.
but I'm torn between the dining room and the lady that solves crimes. Because I didn't notice it at first. I was thinking the three investigators until you
Yeah.
pointed out the look.
This
Oh,
could
there's
also
windows
just
on
be
the
the best
side.
humanoid card she has. Let us know it's not one of the humans.
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, my first instinct
Uh,
was the three
all right.
investigators, but
So you want to just take out the three investigators? Okay.
yeah.
Keep it simple. All right. We're gonna take out the three investigators. Ark.
You are still in it.
All right. Okay. Good.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Now we're
Wow.
at the acceptable losing status. So round 4. You
Trixie.
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
You feel like when you get here, you at least got to this.
Exactly.
This is, I think, the hardest round.
Yeah. I gotta say this Mystery Flex deck is performing very well for these mashups. I've been enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to say it's not like the lion.
Not like the lion. Okay. Not like the lion. Okay.
Jungle has a crown. Could it be kind of color?
I mean, it's kind of this brown gold, so it could be the statue.
In the dining room? Might still be safe to pull.
Yeah, because it's like a I don't know why I'm like fixated on the fact that it's. Oh, okay. So lion's like king of the beasts, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like a master bedroom, king master.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Because that's like a king size bed.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah, I like that thought. I still like the
All right,
statue because it's
hang on. We're in round
brown.
4.
I
We need to
mean,
think about what we're keeping here. So, 4 of these cards can connect with the lion in some way.
I think we should
Should we?
keep the mysterious stranger.
You want? Yeah. So like, I can't. I'm having a hard time connecting these two. The bird statue, just because it's
Yeah.
of the color of the the brown mane and everything, and maybe Ark didn't have any bird cards, and that's it's all good.
Yeah.
So these are the only two. I mean, other than the fact that the lion's a predator, you know.
Right. And that's why I thought the dead body
I'm
would
torn.
be good.
Yeah, I'm
if the
torn
lion
between these
attacked.
3, which is good. I'm kind of like, in my mind, these are already out, so hopefully it's not one of those.
I think we keep the mysterious stranger.
Yes, but
'Cause we
between
can't
these two, has there
connect
been
the
anything
mysterious
else?
stranger anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
anything else with the dead body? All right, I think maybe we could have used the cobra or the panda to point to the dead body too, because it's kind of monochrome with the white sheet. And pandas are kind of they tend to kind of lounge around a lot and don't move much. So I say we pull those 4 and just leave these.
Okay.
All right, we're doing that. We're keeping the
Like
gun and the mysterious stranger. How do we do?
And we're out.
Oh
Oh,
no!
It was the dead body, but that was hard because I mean a lot of those
That's
things pointed to a
hard.
dead body.
no, that is
Yes.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
with
yeah,
the
so yeah, you were
pink.
probably freaking out the whole time because we almost pulled it. I think from round 2
Multiple
on.
times.
Oh, that's similar
Yeah.
though. Yeah. So you were on my reasoning with the panda was very much those vertical vertical
like the
lines.
inquisitive eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the lines in the background, like
Oh,
that
For the
was
dining
for
room?
the
Oh, okay.
rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And also the bedroom had some strong verticals. And then the lion, it was kind of brown.
right.
It was like he has something on his head, sort of.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
I was like, the
Oh,
mysterious stranger
Oh,
has
so I
head
couldn't.
headgear.
stuff
I
on.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and the
Oh.
gun I wasn't too worried about one way or
yeah.
the other, but
Oh, I didn't
I have
even
to
yeah,
be honest
think
with
about
you.
that. I wish I'd made that
If
connection.
the target
Yeah,
card
went over
was the
their head.
mysterious stranger, I don't know what I would do. I think I would just play the game of like all negative clues to just whittle away everything else.
Yeah.
yeah. My final clue was going to be the walrus because I thought that was the most sort of flopped down body thing.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good.
it would
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
been great if you
Yeah,
had
the
and
like. So, did you get the
cards,
vulture
we
or
don't
the
have anything
macaw? Because
I
the
done.
did
macaw
not
has a.
draw a bird the entire game. The bat was the
No
only thing, the
way.
clue that
Oh,
I
okay.
got. So the bat was for the
Wow.
bird statuette. Yeah, it was just like, well, it flies. So
Yeah.
yeah,
We got lucky with the blood.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's
Wow.
tough. All right. I gotta take a
That's
go at
fine
this.
Yeah,
though.
that's
Yeah. Got to give me a
Yeah,
go at
that
that's
is
this.
close enough as
tough.
far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You know, if
And
falling on the floor
brave
is normal.
choice
So
of deck, by the way. That wow. Okay.
yeah, it worked. It worked well.
Yeah. All right. Let me shuffle these up, and I'm gonna put these out again. Um. So before I do this, though, I just kind of wanted to float something by. So a while ago, I said that I bought Far Away because of Similo ability. And then I was planning to actually mash that up tonight as well. The problem I ran into, and I wonder if you'll see it too, is because the one thing that I appreciate about this game is all of the art on all these cards is unique. These are all uniquely different characters.
Hmm.
However,
There's a lot of similarity
there is a
too.
lot of
Yeah.
similarities. You know, so I don't know how similoable this is outside of similoing with itself. Because I thought about that, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because this is nominated for the Kennerspiel right now, so it's kind of everyone's talking about it. Um, and I was just kind of curious what your input was, because it's like while these are all unique characters, they're not familiar characters. So then it
Right.
kind of turns into a little bit of unusual suspects, where it's like, oh, they're all just random folks, and and I don't know anything about this world, So it's like,
Right.
I wonder if it would be a bit too easy though with the things they do have in common to be like, well, it's not a blue card, it's
Yeah,
not a
and that
yellow
is
card.
why that's why I think maybe I made a
Doesn't
bad
have
choice
buildings.
with this one, because that's my one rule about Similo cards is like you have to make sure that the thing you're giving clues from doesn't have any significant overlap that's difficult to ignore. Because this was I always call out the where we decided to take when the Similo first came out when we played on game night. It was during Women's Appreciation Month, and so it's like, hey, let's just take all the female characters out and play a game with just the female characters on the table. And what ended up happening is, so that was essentially shuffling two Similo decks together, and you had cards from both decks on both sides of the table, right? And unfortunately, what ended up happening is when you're tapped for clues, it's like, oh, well, my card is from the history deck, so it's like a history card,
Yeah.
not like a fable
Yeah.
card. And it kind of like you basically wait. Two of your clues are just that information. And so, yeah, that is part of the problem where, like, for example, by the way, I also like to mesh with Castle Combo, but I will never mix the Villager and Castle decks. It will always be one or the other. They're essentially two different Similo decks for that reason.
Okay.
Right.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I could be swayed to
Definitely.
maybe mix them up if you're mashing it against another Similo deck, but like if you were going to play Castle Combo as Similo itself, Villagers versus Castles, don't just
Yeah.
shuffle them all together and mix them up, because then you'll just have that it's a villager, it's not a castle,
Right.
Well, and the
Yeah.
backs are different too. So if you were
Yeah.
in the
Now,
same room, you
some
could
people like
see
to
what
push back on that
whoever
all
had.
the time and tell me, yeah. Jeffer says, I was surprised Far Away's nominated. I'm a little surprised too. I like this game. I don't think it's Game of the Year material, just to be honest. Yeah. I think
And
Far
it's
Away is fun.
the Kenner or the regular?
It's up
It
for
was
Kenner. And of the two, let's see, what are the other ones? It's Endeavor, Deep Sea, and what's the other one? The other one's the one I don't care about. Loot, which I'm just not interested in.
Okay.
And
I am very surprised that this is up
yeah,
against
if you want to see a bad experience with that game, I mean, watch today's game night stream, or yesterday's game night stream. Man, it's just that game has some problems in my opinion.
Mm.
Um, and like I said, it's Lincoln and Nick were playing it, and it did not look like they were having a good time. So, but anyway, so yeah, so I hope either Far Away or Endeavor wins. I'm more familiar with Far Away, although I have played Endeavor and I enjoyed it. I think between the two, I'll play Far Away more because it's not near as the time sink Endeavor is. But I like Far Away. I just would never have said this is a game of the year. You know,
Right.
it was like my number 5 last year. You know, this is behind Bomb Busters and Castle Combo. You know, so.
Mhm.
Well, Castle Combo, it was recommended but not nominated.
It
or
was
it's
recommended but
nominated?
not nominated. Castle Combo did win a Golden Geek though. It won for
Yeah.
light game of the year. So it got some love.
So good. It was one of my top
Yeah.
2 last year.
Yeah, if you ever want
Yeah.
to play Far Away with me on BGA, I will gladly play Asynchronous Games of Far Away. I love Far Away, but I know, like most people that I know don't enjoy playing Far Away. It's a
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, me too. I think it's a fun little puzzle. It is a game you have to see played, I think, to understand how you're supposed to play it. Because your first game will always be bad because you're going to be thinking the wrong way.
Yes. Right.
Because you're playing to score in reverse.
It is hard to get your mind to wrap around that idea.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh, Jeffra,
I
you're
got
the
one of those,
best.
and Karen got one too.
Props for Jeffra. Oh, Jeffra, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Oh, that's
way
so
to go.
nice.
Thank you so much, Jeffra. You triggered your own dang hype train and already got past first level because I think I have my hype train set to like the minimum requirements to have it happen. So.
Oh, Jeffrey's heading out.
Yeah. All right.
Good
Bye.
night.
Have a good night.
Yeah. Fantastic. Have a good night. All right. I'm going to see if I can try to get us a win with this mystery mashup. Because we haven't won with this yet. We won the board games, the board game pairing.
Yeah, maybe it's just takes a little getting used to what's in the deck or something. I don't know.
All right, let me just pull my card here. Okay. Oh, I've already committed. I was going to use Spookies, by the way. So.
Yeah.
2,
Oh, yeah,
3,
that's a good
4,
combo,
5,
I think.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, with Loot, I've played it on BGA, and I thought it was fine. It probably isn't
I'd like
great
to
at
learn it,
two-player. Yeah, and
okay.
thematically it's weird. The idea that you're going to this land and somehow you bring a tower back in your longboat. I mean, come on. Like it just
That's really funny.
Yeah,
you're teleporting these things from the other land? I don't know.
It just didn't look.
Yeah, how
the way I
exactly
feel
is
about
that?
Loot was the same way I felt about Cascadia. It just didn't look different enough to me.
Oh, I love Cascadia.
Yeah. Oh,
I
by
love
the way,
Cascadia.
not that I've been asked to, but I like what he does. Game Toppers is currently running their next Kickstarter, and the big messaging they're pushing this time is they have changed how they're shipping and assembling Game Toppers. So basically, they're now actually priced lower than they've ever been. And so I use a Game Topper. Mine is, you don't see the Game Topper as a whole, but mine is a Watson, and I have several of the thematic game mats. This is the latest one I got. This is the water one.
I like that one.
And so even if you don't want to invest into a game topper, but game toppers are basically just a thing that it goes on top of an existing table and turns it into a gaming table. It's like an inset thing, and it has inlays around the edge for cards and accessories for cup holders, a rail system for it, and everything. And it sits on top of your table. It assembles in 2 halves, and you screw it together with its hand tightening screws. And it's as sturdy as the table you put it on. I'll just put it that way.
Right.
It does not slide around very easily. It has like that 3M anti-stick stuff. But even if you don't care for the topper, the thematic game mats are really cool. And Ryan Lockett has been commissioned to do another one. I have the Ryan Lockett one. I've
Ooh.
had it up before. He's doing an Arzium themed one. So if you check out the Game Toppers 5.0 Kickstarter, um, you can see the art renders he's done for the next mat. Um, so depending on what size you get, these mats can run anywhere from $60 and up. So for
Mhm.
the roughly 3x5, these are 3x4, I guess. Um, size mats that I use. They're about $89 or $70 to $80 depending on if there's a deal going. If you get in the Kickstarter, it's a little cheaper. So anyway, I just wanted to shout that out. If you like thematic game mats, it's a great
Yeah.
thing to go look at. And so that Kickstarter is running right now if you want to check it out. And also, just toppers are amazing.
Yeah.
If I could, I would get multiple sizes. I wish I could afford to just get one of every size he has and use it. Because there's the smaller ones I'd love to have for my kids to build Legos on. Because
That'd
it's
be
recessed,
nice.
so the Legos don't fall on the floor.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
So, anyway, all right. I didn't think of what my card was. Oh yeah, I drew it. Okay. Hey, the bedroom's back. Tin of red herring. Time bomb. The train. Mysterious stranger. And teenage detectives. Fingerprints. Rope. Baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly and a baseball bat. Priceless statuette. Splattered blood. And dining room. All right.
I saw you shuffle them, so I don't know.
We got some. So what I did before is we played the first game and then I just set those aside and then drew more off the top of the deck. After the second game, we only had 3 cards that we hadn't seen yet, so I just shuffled everything back together. So this is
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it does feel like we got a lot of the same, but it is a lot of the same. Oh my gosh, you're right. Like this
From
is
the
like
last
the only
game,
new
it's a
one.
lot of
Yeah. Or we had the train.
That's
The train
funny.
wasn't in our last game, but
Yeah, some of these were Karen's and some
Yeah.
were mine, so it's
Yeah.
a
yeah.
mix.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's only like 20 some keepers in
Oh,
Keepers
Yeah.
and
in a
creepers.
flex deck.
Okay.
Yeah,
that is
so.
true. Yeah.
And then 3 creepers. So it's not the size of a Similo deck, so
Mhm.
you will see a lot more repeats, which is why I usually will have it be on the table. But you could technically give clues from the Flux deck. That might be kind of a fun challenge. All right, let me get my cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh. Hey, I like this. It's like the vampire card. So
Okay.
keep cards like the vampire card.
Gee. I wonder what in the real card that might be referring to. Blood, maybe?
Oh, we lost Karen briefly there.
She'll probably pop back in.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. Okay. I'm thinking we could probably get rid of the teenage detectives.
All right. That's a safe poll. Okay.
Oh, there's
Sorry.
Karen.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I was suddenly gone, and I didn't know why. My internet's fine. I thought it was my internet at first. I don't know. Discord went, nope, enough with you. Oh, man.
So for the vampire, we got rid of the teenage detectives.
All right. I'll say it's not like the Banshee.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Mysterious Stranger and Train.
Me too. Mm-hmm. And what?
Mysterious Stranger and the Train. That's my first thought.
I'm okay with those two. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with those two.
All right.
Yeah, one clearly female person
Yeah.
left and glowing eyes like the moon.
Yeah.
Seemed like that
Right.
made sense.
Okay.
Although you could argue that the vampire is a
Yeah.
mysterious stranger too.
Yeah. It's not like the scarecrow.
Okay, not like the scarecrow. I want to get rid of the bird because of scarecrow.
Yep. And a second thing. I mean, he's on a stick like the bat. He's probably tied up there with the rope. I don't know. Oh, he's got the eyes. Let's see.
Yeah, he's outdoors, so he's not really making me think of the
Yes.
rooms, the luxurious rooms.
Right. Yeah, he does not. Yeah, he doesn't make me think of that either.
Yeah, I think your instincts of the rope and the bat are good, and the bird.
But we only need to take two.
Oh, it's
Oh, we
three.
only need to
Three.
take two.
Three. It's three.
Oh no,
Oh, we are doing
Yeah.
three.
we
I
are on
Sorry,
three.
because
I'm
this is I put the
sorry.
light clues on the bottom.
I'm sorry, Ark. Yeah, and it was my popping out and missing that whole round. Yeah, that messed me up. Okay, yes. I
I
like
guess
those.
the one argument for the bird would be flies and the vampire flies.
Oh,
If you want to keep it, but I don't
and
know,
I
like
also think the vampire's good.
scarecrow and birds. I don't know. It seems pretty strong.
I know, because that's what it's doing is chasing away birds. So it's hard not to do the bird.
Yeah, I'm good with those three.
Okay.
So these three?
Rope, bat, and bird. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, we're still in it.
Yay.
All right. It's. Oh. Yeah, I think this works. It's not like Krampus.
Hmm.
Good.
Okay, so Krampus is like anti-Santa. Not like Krampus. Maybe that's where we get indoors.
Yeah. Yeah, it's leaning that direction as well.
I want to keep the blood splatter.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's probably what we're looking at.
I think so. Yeah.
What does the text on the Krampus card say?
Oh, it says it's so tiny I can't put it on camera. Central European folklore, a companion of Saint Nicholas who punishes children who misbehave.
Okay. Oof.
So thinking of holidays, yeah.
Which, have you ever seen the Krampus movie? I think it's actually a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't want to remove the time bomb for Krampus because it's a specific time that he's associated with.
Oh, that's a good thought. Yeah. All right. Keep the blood and the herring or the fingerprint. I am tempted.
Well, and I guess the vampire maybe, like, the indoor settings do maybe like the opulent vampire or the seductive vampire.
Big bedroom.
But I still think it's probably the blood, right? Like,
yeah, I think it's the blood too.
Oh, do you know the fingerprints might be a good keep because you don't always see the vampire, like.
Oh, and maybe he leaves fingerprints.
Or he turns into smoke or something,
and it probably doesn't matter because we're pretty sure it's blood.
But yeah. So, do you want to keep fingerprints and blood?
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so they're keeping these two? Right,
yep.
We're still in this.
Oh.
I cannot believe you pulled the vampire.
Sometimes a strong first clue really.
Yeah.
Really
all right, it's like the killer.
Oh, yep.
So I think we're keeping the blood.
We're keeping the blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Which we knew
The
from the
deck handed
beginning.
me that one.
Wow. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, those go well together though.
They
Yeah.
really do, yeah.
Oh, that's a good time. All right, let me do. I'll shuffle these up again, and we'll try another one.
Okay, this will probably have to be my last one.
Yeah,
I'm really,
I'm just
really
trying to get to
sleepy.
the 2 hour mark. So.
Yep, yep.
Um, and then, if you have a few minutes to help me go over because I want to log all these after we're done.
Oh, okay. So it's not just mashup. You want the details.
Oh no! Like I just want to log the plays of like when we won, when we lost, and all that stuff. Because
Uh-huh.
Karen's been keeping track, and so I just put in BG stats for wins and losses. So.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I need to be better about that. So I've been for months being so good about logging my plays, and then now
Well, you can.
this
It'll
month,
import from
forget it.
BGA automatically if you want. So at least
Yes, so I
check
have
all
my
your
BGA.
BGA. Yeah.
Yeah, my BGA stuff gets imported. That's really nice.
You know what? I'm gonna try to give clues from this.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. I like it.
I'm gonna let's up the ante a bit. I'm gonna put a board game deck down.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
wow. Okay. Wow.
And
Well, we're in hard mode now.
Expert mode. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I've seen my card and I'm already regretting this.
Oh no.
All right, here we go.
That's funny. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna part to. Well, let's see how we do. Okay, and I'll sweep these with the iPad too. We've got I got to read these. Trial of the Gods. We've got Spotlight. Dwarf Romantic. Sakura.
Sakura.
Oh, thank you. Tiny
I'm not
Epic
sure about
Crimes.
pronunciation.
Hey, what a great one.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Kyoto no Neko. It's a game about cats in the city.
Cat one.
Yeah, Resurgence. That's 6, right? Yeah. 3 chapters. Ice Cool Wizards. Treos. Mesos. I actually like this game. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alte, Dawn of Civilization, and Snatch It. All right, let me run the camera over here. Here we go. So there's. Start with the top. Spotlight, Dwarf Romantic, Sakura, Tiny Epic Crimes, Kyoto no Neko, Resurgence. There's a Snatch. They're frogs that snatch flies. Fries. Alte, Dawn of Civilization, Mesos, Trios. Your typical Euro game with a field. And, oh, look, there's even a sheep there. Oh, yeah. Ice Cool Wizards.
I am a man, and this is my land to conquer.
Yeah, 3 chapters. Okay. Boom. Alrighty. Just realized I better plug my iPad in because when I leave the camera app open, it drains the battery like crazy. So I'm going to plug it in so that I will be able to listen to my tunes while I clean up the studio. Okay. Alright. Flux Mystery Cards. Drawing 5. Let's see if I can make this happen. Okay.
Yeah, we've already built a little bit of a meta, so maybe it'll.
Yeah, we'll see.
Together.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Did the game just... No. I feel good. We'll see how this goes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's like the tin of red herring.
Okay. That makes me think penguins. or possibly frogs, but
Yeah.
or cats. Oh, we've got cats too.
Things
So.
that would eat fish, yeah. And
Okay,
the
so
frogs would
what's
be
the least fishy
fish.
thing to pull? Resurgence doesn't look very fishy, although there's red in
No.
it. Maybe the one in the number 1 position, the Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't it
Trial
have
of the
any?
Gods?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
me not. I don't think of it at all.
Not think of red herrings. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You want to get rid of the mystery silhouette? Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just being silly. Okay. Yeah.
I was thinking if that's what you were pointing to, I don't know, Derek.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is the next thing I do?
Oh, and I guess for red herring, we do have a couple of detective-y ones too, the little kids and the tiny epic crimes.
Epic, yeah. Yeah, that one can go a couple directions.
But at least it's nice to have a keep clue.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's not like the garden. Not like the garden.
Okay.
I can see got 3 there that I.
3 with quite a lot of green, yeah. We've got Dwarf Romantic, Treos, and Alte all look very gardeny.
Yep. I think of Dwarf Romantic and let's see. Yeah, boy, between Alte and Trios, I don't know.
And I guess there's also Spotlight, a circular thing, but I don't think that's as strong a connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any two of those 3 that you want to pull, go ahead.
Let's take out Dwarf Romantic and oh my goodness, that's hard to say. And let's do Trios because there's more cloud. I don't know because cloudy sky. I don't know. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Those are safe
pulls.
Yeah,
you're right. The sky is there more. Yeah.
And I was gonna say that.
And I'm condensing so that way I can slide the clues into frame so you can see.
It's probably safe to pull because otherwise I don't think he would have played that card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 5 cards.
There's some good diversity in those images.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, bands.
Thank you for the raid, Bonsonator! Hello! Welcome! We are just winding down here. This is probably our last round of Similo for the evening. It's the second Wednesday, which means it's Similo Night here on Wigsby. Check 1, 2. So yes, check 1, 2, hello. I'm Derek Porter, aka Wigsby. And wow, welcome everybody. For those of you that don't know me. And we're playing Similo, which is my favorite game of all time. We're using a board game deck that's a promo deck they release only at Spiel in Essen. But we're mashing it with Mystery Flux. So I'm giving clues with Mystery Flux Keepers. And that's been... Oh, Cosmic Beat has redeemed a shoulder jig. All right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so unfortunately the music does not go to Discord, so...
No.
Where is my epidemic? Uh-oh. Gotta find it. There it is. Okay. All right. You can all blame Cosmic Beat for what's about to happen. It's all Cosmic Beat's fault. Got to redeem the channel points. So, yeah. All right, there you go, Cosmic. Yes, it's all thanks to you, Cosmic. That Wigsby Jigsby brought to you by Cosmic Beat. Oh hey, thank you for the follow, Pleo Kavi, Pleo Savi. Is that what it's supposed to be? You'll have to clarify for me. Thank you. Okay, we're at round 3, and I am not loving the cards I'm holding right now. But I think I'm gonna say it's not like the cool old lady who solves crimes.
Not like. Okay. And we're on 3 now.
Yeah.
So I want to get rid of
Tiny.
Spotlight and Tiny Epic Crimes.
Yep, me too. Yep.
And
Kavi.
maybe
Okay, thank you.
three chapters. Kavi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's holding a book, and yeah.
Los
Another
Torpedoes, thank you for the follow. Much appreciate, much appreciate.
Yeah, I think we should get rid of that one too.
Yeah, so Spotlight, Tiny Epic Crimes, and 3 chapters.
Yep.
Okay, those are safe polls. We're still in this.
Yay.
Yay!
All right. Make sure I'm holding 5 cards, and I am. All right. Let's see here. Oh dear me. You know what? Is it too big of a curveball at you? I'm doing it. It's like the priceless statuette.
Okay.
So,
Well,
like
we
the red
have
herring, not like the garden, not like the old lady sleuth, and like the priceless statuette.
Okay. So my first thought with that red herring was penguins eating fish.
Yeah.
And then we thought, well, cats like fish and stuff too. But although there is a bit of a statue in that cat. Yeah. And then there's birds in Alte, but I think the other 3 can go for sure.
Yeah, like Pull Mesos.
Yeah, and Resurgence and Thatchet. I'm not worried about those ones.
Yeah, me neither.
Although I'm saying that, and then I'm thinking, well, the Snatchet has water and there's a fly.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I mean, gut feeling is keep the 2 that have birds in them, right?
And penguins eat fish.
Yeah. Although not like the garden, we almost pulled Alte earlier.
That's true. And would Alte, does that go with the red herring?
Yeah. If you had red herring, would you think, yeah, Alte?
Can you zoom in on those?
Oh yes, sure. Which ones?
All of them.
Okay.
This one little sweep. So that looks like, okay, so there's water.
We talking about here?
Okay, and garden. Okay. And there's fish. There's fish on Alte. Do you see the fish? Like a fish.
Oh, there are. Okay.
Yeah.
So should we keep the 2 ones with birds in them then?
Yeah.
I think that's
so.
the strongest connection.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So
So keeping the penguins in Altair.
okay, that's a
Yeah.
good pull.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Wow, the tension
Okay,
when we say
now
these harder
let me make sure I don't
words
mess
all
this
early
up.
morning. Hmm.
boy, I'm glad we did not pull Alte. Although maybe it is the
Me
Penguins.
too.
Like maybe it's the Penguins and Alte doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. So this one is like the Teenage Detectives.
That definitely makes me want to keep the Wizards, the Penguin
Yeah.
Wizards.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause they
kids'
look like,
game and
yeah,
yeah,
they look like they're teenagers,
they're a
maybe, or kids.
team. And
Altair, I just can't. I don't see teenage detectives in Altair. Yeah. All right. Keeping
keeping the
penguins.
Penguins.
We did it. Yep. I
Yeah.
chose that one because of the color, a lot more color, and this is much more,
Yeah,
muted
and
color
and
wise.
it's
So
figures like
yeah.
a group of people. Yeah.
That's
Boom,
right.
we
That's cool.
got it. We
The red
did it.
herring, I
Oh,
thought penguins right from the start, and then I thought, oh, I could be
yes,
totally
you
wrong on
did.
that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So there you
That
go.
works surprisingly
That
well.
is Similo with the new Mystery Flux that just came out a couple weeks ago. Um, and I think it works quite nicely. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So
Yeah, that Mystery Flux is a good deck for this.
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. So it's like I'll own that. I think you're trying to do Similo with Far Away was a misstep. Um, I don't know. I've never actually tried it, but I don't. I've decided I'm not going to try that for the first time on stream. I feel like that's just not gonna go great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good. That was good. All right.
That's
Well,
the best we've done with the board game decks, I think.
that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of losses with this, but it was like, I mean, they were the right kind of losses. Like this is a good deck pairing, I think, the Mystery Flex.
Hmm.
So, all right. Well, that's gonna do it for tonight. I next thing I have going on is as long as nothing happens, I should be able to stream Saturday. Probably gonna do some Jackbox stuff on Saturday. Um, with community members. So as long as I recognize you from, if you want to drop in Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Um, well, you do need to be once you have to have access to the Game Guildies Discord. That is the one caveat you have to play in the Jackbox games. Um, but or otherwise, feel free to come and hang out and participate in the audience. Um, that's yeah. Just got lots of editing I have to do for work, and but admittedly, I'm gonna clean this up, and then I'm probably gonna go play some more Blueprints because I am addicted to that game right now. That game is so good. Uh, so anyway, Game Guildies on Monday. Sans Michael. There will not. Michael has another engagement. Not sure what we're gonna do. We had a plan, but it's something we're gonna do when we have all four of us. I want to see if I can get Duchess to try Blueprints. I think that'd be fun, but I don't know if she's interested in that. We'll find something fun to do. I should get them to play. We'll find something. We'll find something. Panda, hello, hello, and goodbye. Because I'm just about to raid out, but welcome, welcome. Hello and
Hello.
goodbye. All right, let's see who we're gonna go say hello to. We're gonna hit up. Oh no, is anybody live?
Oh.
That's right. We're the last board game. That's why we got all
We
the raids. We're the last
are.
board game stream standing. English speaking. English
We
speaking.
made it to
Yeah.
the end. You're right.
Let's see. Well, we can always do one of our musician friends.
Yes, that's always
Yeah,
nice.
I think we'll send everyone over to McDoodle. Fantastic sax player. So she's live right now. So I think that's what we'll do. So if you're hoping to crash to a stream, McDoodle's fantastic. So anyway, that's gonna do it. Thanks so much, Ark and Karen, for playing. And I know this is a very experimental thing, and these could easily be disasters. So thanks for trying this out. And I'm glad we have moments like these, because sometimes we do mashups and they're not great.
Yeah,
But
that was
anyway,
good.
thanks so much
That
for
worked out
playing.
well.
I'll be back on Saturday. If I don't get the chance to stream in the meantime, doing some random video game thing, I'm not going to stream Blueprints because I don't want to spoil that game for people. You should play Blueprints; it's good. Um, and that's gonna do it. GG and live it up. Peace and goodbye. See you next time.